Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the balance sheet section 7 assignment. So what your goal is you're going to want to fill in all the missing pieces here of this balance sheet. So you'll see income on the left. Here's an example of different income someone could have, and expenses in the middle column. So if I go over here to this Word document, let me show you, you're going to have a balance sheet and a Word document. Here's the Word document, and this first part will kind of walk you through how to fill out the Excel sheet. So I'll let you read through that, but essentially what it wants you to do is type formulas into the different green boxes, yellow boxes, and things like that. So if I go back here, right here I want to type in a formula that's going to add all these up. And I know you can add it up and type in the amount, which is 2050. Okay, but we don't want you to actually type a number in. You want to type in a formula. And I'll give you an example over here of how to do that. If I have 7, 8, and 9, and I want to add those up, I use the sum formula. So equals sum, open parentheses, highlight those numbers, hit enter. Okay, and so now the nice thing about using that formula is if that changes to 17, that number automatically changes too. Alright, so you use a formula for these different boxes to add up the totals. We'll clear that out. Alright, so once you get this total, you get this total, then you're going to fill out this category part here. And I'll just kind of show you an example of that. If I look at the kids row, I want to figure out what are all the expenses here that are kid related. So I'm going to put an equal sign first. I'm going to search my legends for K's. Okay, here's a kid expense, clothes. So click on G8, plus, and the other ones, here we go, books. Okay, so you go through and you find everything in that category, you add them all together, and hit enter. Okay, and so that's going to help us when we get to our pie chart. Alright, so I'm just going to make up some numbers so I can show you how to do a pie chart here. Let's say let's say those are our numbers. Okay, so obviously these aren't the real numbers, but you'll be able to figure those out when you do the assignment. So to do a pie chart then, I highlight the category names and then the dollar amounts. Then I go to insert, and I go over to the chart section, I find the pie chart. I'm going to do a 2D pie chart. Okay, so once you get that, you'll have a chart here. You can select a type of chart. This one's nice because it has percents on it. So I'll select that type. And now I can make it bigger if I want to. Stretch it out. I can double click on these things and then move them so that they're not maybe a little more spread out. This is actually looking pretty nice the way it is. So sometimes if you have stuff overlapping, you want to move them over. Here, now I want to change the chart title. You change it to something like January expenses. Alright, and so this assignment will want you to create, fill out all the shaded boxes, and this will kind of walk you through it. And then you're going to create a pie chart, and you need to write a reflection. So don't forget this reflection piece here. That's going to be typed in down here. So you're turning in this Word document with your reflection below, and you're going to turn in the balance sheet completely finished. And that is the Section 7 assignment.